What's up? What's good, YouTube? Y'all I know it's your boy. Them boy crazy. Y'all I know it's your boy Royce Route for this motherfucker. Right?
I already know what's going on, man. I know it's your boy Cameron Tussle. Anytime you see our face, you know it's on for another.
He sucked that one. You all go out here, he sucked that one. This right here that Charleston somebody trying to save black people. Wait, we get straight to it, cause this shit funny. Oh, Charles White, you know that boy, that was like, hey.
Then I said, so back when I was
16, yeah. What you talking about?
Controversial figure in the Twitter sphere and in the community, you know, stuff like that. He decided to sit down with Cam Newton, and there was a lot of things that was touched upon. Deion Sanders.
So this is what I'm saying. Deion coached football. I address killers. I say King Von, Nipsey, Rolling 60. And if you killed in my community, I'm going to say you did it, nigga. You don't get to ride around here and holler no snitching. Who did that killing? I'm the nigga come out and say they shot that baby.
Rap music, type of concepts being pushed to the youth and screaming a whole bunch of X, Y, Z and da-da-da-da, man.
Everything that you're saying has some truth to it. It's just the delivery. You're standing, there's no denying that you're standing for and by your people.
Well, here's the thing. When you're addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery. When you're looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil when you got kids that kill kids and say we smoking on Tuka.
It's facts.
See, they wasn't worried about the delivery when these kids in Chicago were talking about smoking on Tuka. They wasn't worried about the delivery. I ain't got no manners for no slut. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. The delivery?
Right, see this right. Then we try to get his but he be on this shit right here.
But he speaks some real shit though.
He is speaking fat ball head. He speaking fat.
Man, they be what?
Slut. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. The delivery? I like girls.
He trying to. That's how I be though. I'm just being real. When somebody lay back like this, they trying.
Especially when you trying to hurt them, you like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then they get to saying stuff like this, but he speaking fat like you said though.
I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. The delivery? I like girls kissing girls where I'm from. And that's on the radio. Girls on girls. That's promoting lesbianism to my daughter as we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake. Y'all worried about the delivery? These niggas talking about killing each other. That nigga Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to murders on songs. And y'all worried about my delivery? The conditions of black sucking them talking
about. That boy came like this.
He gay.
I heard what that man. Hey, that man said.
I'm
just being 100.
Can't argue this shit. On me.
And y'all worried about my delivery? The conditions of black sucking them talking about booty holes? Y'all worried about my delivery? And the way y'all snap and pop y'all pussy to this music, the way y'all kill and drill to this music, don't trip about my delivery. Hey, yo, Easy, why you wear your pants like that? I wear my pants like that because that's easy access, baby. Easy, why you talk like that? I talk like that to get my point across.
You know, one thing about Charleston White that's so interesting, no cap, it's very, very hard to side with someone who says the most outlandish things I've ever heard in my life. Because not just previously has he talked about the way he's treated women and a lot of other things that he has done and said, but even in this podcast here, he was talking about how, oh yeah, if I was dealing with Brittany, I had to put my hands on her, I had to slap her up a little bit, I had to rough her up.
Yeah. Give me some free game. Like, how would you approach a woman like Brittany?
You gotta handle her rough. You gotta be a dominant man to deal with Brittany Renner.
When you say rough, you're not talking about domestic violence, bro.
Yeah, domestic violence.
No, man, no.
Yeah, but you ask, nigga, I'm telling you. Yeah, she one of them ones you gotta kick in that.
He said, well, you ask, nigga, I'm telling you.
He must say, you talking about like domestic violence. Yeah, domestic violence.
Slap the bitch around a little bit.
Man, you must like put the foot up your ass.
Put your foot up your ass. Yeah,
that's crazy.
But you want to know something wild, bro? And I'm not saying what Charles White is saying is like you should resort to that is true. But I'm gonna be so real. It got to a point where some females is so lost and some dudes is so lost, bro, that they think this how it's supposed to be.
This how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Like I ain't even finna pick like certain specific names, but
yeah.
it's in the media it's people, famous people that do this. Like they feel like, bro,
This how it supposed to be.
females think, oh, if I get my hair by my dude, he really love me, and they think it's cute. Like,
And dudes be thinking like, you know, if I don't hit you, I don't
if
hit
I
you.
don't hit you, I don't love
That
you.
shit,
Like,
what?
that's how this shit is. How it coming for real.
Man, no.
Yeah, but you ass, nigga, I'm telling you, yeah. She one of them ones you gotta kick in the ass sometime. Slap her across the head, bitch, sit down somewhere.
No,
Man,
no.
ain't Bill and Uncle Curtis done it, and they stayed together 40, 50 years.
I think like this happens so much where like somebody will be saying something where there is some truth to it. It's not entirely true. Like Trump does it a lot. Even like Andrew Tate does it. And these characters to certain sections of people are like, oh my God, like what he just said made so much sense. It doesn't have to be so binary. In this instance, like you can't categorize everything that Charleston White's done wrong as bad delivery. It's not. Some of the things he just said are just egregious. He's talking about vaping women.
Yeah.
Like he liked doing that. He did it before. Those are not things that has nothing to do with delivery.
No matter how you deliver that.
That's an admission of a crime.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's fucked up. So that doesn't have anything to do with what he's done in the past or where he's at now. He is right though that the way you get attention is through degeneracy. Not just in entertainment. In general.
Yeah,
If
that's
you're
true.
doing what's normal, it's not headline worthy. If you're doing something so absurd and degenerate, like, you know, like Sexy Red knows what she's doing when she goes to a prison and she says baby daddy. Like she knows that's gonna get clicks, she knows it's gonna be shared by certain routes of people, and that's probably still gonna amplify the music, and she knows if she just keeps pushing the boundaries, she will continue to grow as an artist. And at the end of the day, that's her strategy. But the reality is there's actual artists that won't see that level of success because they're not willing to push that boundary. So we have
Boy, I
now
said that in the previous
they ain't
video.
finna do it.
On my
They not
life.
finna do it, bro.
Certain people is just not willing to push certain boundaries, so they won't be as big as other people.
And I respect you, bro.
That's when they come from YouTube,
Anything.
music, anything, bro. Movies, anything. It's true. Facts.
There's actual artists that won't see that level of success because they're not willing to push that boundary. So we have now incentivized people to want to be more degenerate. That's facts. That's just the way it is, bro. Even in terms of content, just look at we reacted to some of the stuff with like the shit that Neon was doing. It's just like in life, but you see it manifest in so many ways. Degeneracy is what sells, and it's becoming more and more American. I feel like by the day, and maybe the world is just trending in that direction, but the desire for attention that social media is now giving people can only be, like, it's become a game. And TikTok kind of got a lot of people hooked to it because back when you needed to learn how to edit to make YouTube videos, not many people was making YouTube videos, but now you can just record off your phone and post a TikTok and get 10,000 views. People have become hooked on the process of getting attention. Now, there are some people that do or say wild shit, generate attention, pivot to a good cause. Then in that case, you might be able to argue like it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. It depends on the
Do
scenario.
you feel like that's applicable to him? Because like he said before,
No.
once more, the things that he says, some of these things are just egregious. Doesn't matter how you deliver it, how you say it. Doesn't matter the format you say it in, the fashion in which you say it. No matter if you whisper, yell it, it doesn't matter. There's things that he says that are just egregiously bad. Again, not only in this podcast, but in previous interviews, etc., etc. He highlighted something very important during that stretch where he was like, yo, I was doing this before. I was attempting to change laws and legislation, and in this podcast even went back in his background and stuff like that. It's a very interesting background.
Because when I wasn't talking like that, wearing a bow tie, y'all wasn't paying me no attention, and I was going to the Supreme Court changing laws and legislations in this country. I was working with over 50 U.S. congressional members, from Ted Cruz to Mark Rubio, Senator John Cornyn. I was on the front page of the American Bar Association Journal. I had done a study with News 21, Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Y'all wasn't paying attention then. So, nigga, I gave y'all what y'all want. A ignorant motherfucking nigga that talk like them rappers. Now y'all listening. Now y'all paying attention, huh? I got y'all attention. Checkmate. Now let me tell y'all what y'all need to hear. We fucked up as a race of people since y'all so caught up into my delivery. 5% of children now are catching HIV from ages 13 to 21. What y'all worried about? 85% of the new chlamydia, all the new cases of teenagers. What y'all so caught up about? Nigga, only 35% of most kids in inner cities can read on or above their grade level. What the fuck are y'all talking about? These kids can't read. So if we gonna be real, let's be real.
Talked about, hey, I was
Yo, I'm
attempting.
just being 100, boy. Y'all, this is the thing, bro. I'm gonna be 100. Even a lot of stuff Charleston White say, bro, people feel offended simply because it probably either one is they fit in that category, or two, they know it's true. They know it's true, but society, we look at it a different way. So we gonna agree with everybody and say, nah, that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Like we know that or morally we know it's true, but the way society is, we want to just go by that. Now, I'm just being real. We know for a fact that if a girl put their hands on you, you shouldn't hit them. You should, you know what I'm saying, do something results in not hitting them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, based off like morals and all that stuff. But the way, based off society. But morally thinking, if a girl is beating you and you have to defend yourself, you got to get up off you, type stuff. But see, if Charleston White say something like that, but say it in his own words, people gonna say, oh, see, now that's something I just can't agree with. I just something. But it's like, bro, I'm not saying he's right all the time, but
he
good amount of time.
He had definitely said some wild stuff.
He done said some
like bro
wild
said,
stuff.
what's dude's name again? The one that be with Asia.
I keep forgetting his name.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Like he said, certain things it ain't even got nothing to do with the delivery. It's just what he said.
It's just off the. What is you saying?
I know
like
where
crazy.
you can put it, but and I feel where he coming from. But then back to what you were saying too. Like we've been saying this every time we react to Charleston White. We always say he hot or cold, hit or miss.
Yep, hit or miss. Yep.
It be time where he'll do an interview and he say some stuff where it's just like everything he say I agree with. Sometimes it's like, and then sometimes it's just like nah, bro, I can't agree with it.
Like you said, bro. Like, but I'm gonna be real. Most of the time, anytime you in the middle with something, it's always how he deliver it. Because like I said, it might be somewhere morally he's right, but society-wise he's wrong, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. So you can't differentiate the two because of how he's delivering it. He's not breaking it down. Which I'm not gonna lie. He probably feel like I'm saying it like this because this how y'all gonna get it.
Or I mean, this is what gonna give me the recognition.
Yeah, this is what gonna give me the recognition if I say it like this. So yeah, it is a fact.
My these kids can't read. So if we gonna be real, let's be real.
Talked about, hey, I was attempting to try to change and have an impact, but y'all just didn't care. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't want to hear me. But I was trying to do positive things, but now all of a sudden the same delivery that you all are now criticizing me for is the only reason why I'm here right now and y'all listening to me. That's essentially what he's saying. And he has a point. He has a very much so point. And like you said, bro, degeneracy is unfortunately what gravitates a lot of people to listening to certain voices throughout the community. And I think that's crazy. I do think that is crazy. I do think that he has a point in what he is saying, and which is y'all are concerned about my delivery, but even when I wasn't doing what I was doing it the other way, y'all didn't care, A. And B, there's so many other things in our community that we should be concerned with. The fact that you all are so hyper-focused on the delivery is crazy to me. Now, to that, it may be true, but I definitely believe in the concept of right message, wrong messenger, though. I do believe that. And I do believe if you are going to talk about the message that you are trying to perpetuate and push forward, I definitely don't believe that you should still be saying in one breath, he's saying this in one breath, but in another breath talking about how he's going to put his hands on women. Like, I don't like, what are we doing right now, bro? Because at that point, you literally negate things that you are trying to stand on. You negate things that you're trying to talk about.
All good relationships, somebody got to take an ass kicking somewhere in the relationship. That's not somewhere y'all gonna say that.
It be stuff like this. This is a prime example.
Yep.
Like Cam, he like I'm trying to be here with you, Charles, but you blowing
That's
me.
how we be.
It's
like we trying to be.
Like we
like,
bro. Like I'm trying to, bro. Trust me, but
because
you blowing me.
And my thing is, it's like, how can I put it? It's like he'll be open-minded and more in tune with everything when it comes to certain things. But it's like, which I'm not saying he is. He probably just doing this to get people attention. Just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's like that's not true, Charles, right? Because you have couples and people that love each other and they don't have to put their hands on each other. They don't have to do that. You see what I'm saying? But I think he's more on the mindset of he's thinking of like certain female, like the category we just said, females that be on that thing where they think it's cute to get hit, and dudes that think it's, I gotta beat on my beat. He's probably thinking of that category.
But see, the thing about it is, but just like he had said, he was like, Uncle Da was beating his wife, and they've been together 40 years, and it's just like,
because he think that's what he think.
Right, like that. Yeah, because it was one thing we kept going back and forth on it. It was a video that we had reacted to him. I can't remember what it was about, but we were just like, Charles, this is just how you think. I can't remember. Calm. The calm. It's just like, I'm being real. At the end of the day, it ain't even just with Charleston White. Us as individuals, we have our own way of thinking. Like, at the end of the day, no matter if it was how you was raised, how you grew up, no matter if it was like, just, you know, like I said, you just done heard too many people say this, or you done seen too many videos on it, whatever. somewhere down the line, you gotta have your own way of thinking. You gotta have your own opinion. They just dead on it. And I feel like with Charleston White, it's like he's the type of person. It's like however he feel, that's how he feel, and it's cool. One thing that I have picked up on Charleston White, he is one of those people, and I'm just being real. These type of people, they hard to talk to. His way is the only way. Whatever he say is right. You know what I'm saying? It's his way or no way. It's hard to talk to people like that. When people are set in their ways and it's just like, bro, this is what it is, this all, it's kind of hard to like really conversate with you because, you know, they're just like me and Bro get into a debate. He might feel one way, I might feel one way. But at the end of the day, it's about understanding that person. Like, I get where you coming from, but this is why I'm saying this. Or he might say, I feel you on it, but this is why I'm saying this. And it's like,
especially when you bring like facts into it.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I feel you on that, but you know, at the end of the day, but when you the type of person, it's just like.
But see, that's why I think he'd be so strong about his debate because he have facts, but he have facts on things that he believe in.
But like he'll have facts on some stuff, but some stuff is still based off of.
Like for instance, when he say you got to beat on your girl, he's going based off of. In America, which I'm not saying he gonna say this, in America, the average black home, if they get called a domestic violence in between relationship, 82% of the time. So it's like, okay, how can you argue that? Yeah. But it's like, we understand that, but we're talking about the other percentage that's not doing it.
Exactly.
That's what we basing off of. But he going on some stuff like, I understand what y'all saying, but the vast majority of people, they is doing it. So it's like, that's why I think he be so passionate about what he be saying.
But see, I'm gonna be real, and this is what I was finna get to. Sometimes I feel like Charleston White's the type of person, he uses that for his advantage.
Yeah.
Because he knows he has a big following, even though there's a lot of people that don't like Charleston White, he still has a big following.
Yeah.
And he's the type of person that's gonna bring up facts. He's the type of person that's gonna bring up statistics, all that to prove a point. So with that being said, I really truthfully feel like he can put his own personal opinions and he can put a lot of bullshit into what he's saying.
Nah, for sure.
And that's gonna make people still be like, man, he talking that real shit. And it's just like, no, he's not. He probably was on this topic, and he made a lot of sense. He brought the facts and everything, but now he's like, let me throw a little BS up in there. Because that's how you really feel. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
But see, I feel like he throw BS in there, like he said earlier, for the clicks.
Yeah.
So he's going to say stuff like this.
Because I'm just being, what you finna say?
No, I was just finna say, he's going to say stuff like, yeah, you should beat on your girl. Yeah. Beat up and slap around. Just for the clicks.
Because I'm being real. One thing about it, in every video, he says stuff, and no matter how serious he seems, but it's like, you're doing it for attention. You're doing it for laughs. Because I'm just being real. Every video we watch, we're going to laugh. And even if it ain't just funny, like humorous, we'll laugh because it's also like, bro, that shit, wow, I can't believe it. That's why he be doing it, bro.
Yeah, because like you said, bro, he gonna throw facts in there. That's why I'm being.
Because he'll blow you.
It's hard to argue. Yeah. Because like you said, if you throw facts, I can't argue with facts. But the thing is, that's like right now, if you say, yeah, you know Michael Jordan, he was the coldest. This many points, you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing, he'll cross it and literally break your arm. He'll break your arm. And it's like, bro, okay, he'll cross your legs and break you ain't gotta break the arm. Like,
and then there's on some stuff like, he be reading, and it's like, he'll be doing so good. He'll be like, man, I mess with the interview, but then he'll just flip the switch, and it's like, boom, you just say some crazy, you say some quiet. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
But like you said, and he even said, it's like, he has to do this to keep
y'all, real talk. Because the moment you argue, now you good. The moment you argue and say something like, no, you do not gotta beat your girl. Like I said, he'd be like, okay, 82% of black home get a domestic violence. You're like,
man, whatever you say, bro.
Ain't nothing you can do.
Relationship, somebody got to take an ass kicking somewhere in the relationship. That's the only way y'all gonna stay together.
Right, we're gonna cut that out.
Man, ass daddy. Man, everybody got whoop. Man, you can't tell nigga he can't whoop his hoe and she get down the line. She the kind of hoe you got to
So the woman that you was with, you put your hands on your woman?
I will if she take me down.
No. Have you ever put your hands on your ex-wife?
No.
Okay, thank you. So all that shit that you talking is
I done slapped the shit out of my baby mama.
Huh?
Yeah, I done slapped shit out of my baby mama.
This is a prime example of what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
This is a prime example of what you just said. He said, have you ever put your hand on your ex-wife? He said, I will. He said, nah, forget all that. Have you ever put your hand on your ex-wife? He said, no. He said, all right then, so stop doing this. Stop basically putting a message out there like this is what you have to do.
This what you have
But now, he's like, well, I beat my baby mama. Okay,
And then,
but now you finna give a reason on why you did it.
And guess what he'll follow it up with? Numbers. And guess what? And you know they been out slapped? 82% of black males gotta do the same thing. She was just a little 27% that I didn't have to do it to. And it's like, bro, but you still don't have to do it though.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point of what we saying though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Charlie White was some wild shit.
It's a wild boy.
Driving bitch. Yeah.
Look at Agent.
So
That might be-
again, in one breath, you talk about all this positivity. You talk about, bro, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, bro? You're not feeling that positivity. That's why when y'all be on Twitter, y'all be like, oh, he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. It's like, but if you no, fair enough. In that one segment, he wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Sure. But in the next segment, he wasn't saying outlandish shit, bro. And I feel like it is a definition of like just knowing the identity of who the person is speaking about. So yeah, sure, he may speak some truth, but that does not then mean you have to follow his ideology or agree with the things that he is saying. That doesn't make any sense at all, bro. If the mustache man told you 2 + 2 is 4, sure, that's right. That's right. He's right. 2 + 2 is 4. You got a point there. The rest of that speech though that he was talking about, can't get behind that shit. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find somebody else that tells me 2 + 2 is 4. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's the person that I'm gonna follow, man. Because there was a whole bunch of other shenanigans that I just can't get behind. And I'm pretty sure I can find somebody else to tell me 2 + 2 is 4, man. I'm pretty sure. There's other people who also can tell you, hey man, don't worry about my delivery, but not worried about the actual problems. I'm pretty sure the people out here who tell you, yeah, I'm a snitch, all right, I'm a snitch. I mean, they out here killing our babies, so yeah, I'm a snitch. I'm gonna figure out who did it. I'm pretty sure you can find many people who say those things. I'm pretty sure you can find somebody who also will sit here and tell you, hey man, I personally don't like the music that has been going on in our community for X, Y, Z amount of years. I'm pretty sure you can find that as well. You can find all of those positive statements without the person who is still talking about raping women and putting his hands on women. This nigga's openly admitting putting his hands on women. And some of y'all decided to quote this interview. Y'all are crazy. But yo, let us know y'all thoughts in the comment section below. Video, make sure to subscribe button, notification bell for other bangers that we...
And that's why you know what I'm saying?
But that's what we be saying though.
Yep. And that's why I said, bro, I'm gonna be 100, bro. I even see where the people that's agreeing with him coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Because the people that's agreeing with him, okay, on the beating the women, on the putting your hand on the woman, those are the males that had to experience that. Mm-hmm. So they're going to say that. That's why I went back to what I said, where you can bring up numbers and say, well, 82% of these people, this is a number I keep saying just for example, 82% of males beat on their domestic violence come up in the report. So the vast majority of them people are going to be under it saying, nah, that's real stuff. But the other percentage that didn't have to do it, they're like, hell no, which is, I'm going to be real, him and Agent. You see what I'm saying? So that's why that real deal could have somebody like, now he speaks straight real stuff. Because he's speaking about the babies and y'all saying this and how about the babies.
Like I said earlier, he'll sprinkle a little BS in there. They be like, see, that's real.
And see, that's real. Because that's the BS they went
through.
That's
what the BS they went through. So
that's why it's like,
bro, like that's crazy. He's like, yeah, I put a foot up there. Yeah, I was smacking.
Driving on the E-way, you backhand a bit. That
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what you did. That's what you did. She allowed it. She allowed it. You know, me and one of my coworkers were talking about this, and he was like, I'm just being real. I feel where he would come from, you know, when you got a whooping. I'm not gonna stop you if you whooping your bitch. And like I told him, I said, gee, that's different. I'm just being real. That's like right now, if you walk into the store and you come out the store and you see a dude beating the brakes off his woman. Of course, you're not gonna be like, oh, let me go over there and break it up, because you don't know what they on. You don't know if you help her, is she gonna jump on you? Is he gonna kill you, shoot you, because you in their business? And you don't know these folks. That's totally different. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody, you walk up in the house right now, and your mama boyfriend beating on your mama, or your sister boyfriend or husband beating on her, man, you feel all what's going on. But on the flip side, like I said, it's different. Like if you know how these people are, and it's like, okay, if I break this up, is you finna run back to him? You get what I'm saying? Like you have to start thinking logically. Like I'm not gonna put myself in a position to where I'm constantly doing this, and You know
And
what
I'm
I'm
being
saying?
real, like you said, the dude did your job. He probably experienced
He
something he
experienced, yeah.
wanted to put his hand, or
Yeah.
he did. You know, it's like,
Yep.
bro, it's all off
It's all on
experience, bro.
experience.
What you done been through.
Because
Like,
he had told me his story, and I'm like, okay, that's why you said that. You know what I'm saying?
that's why I said some people gonna agree with some of the crazy stuff he say like that.
Yeah.
Some people gonna agree with it, and some people that haven't been through it, or they're not gonna put themselves in their position to go through it, they gonna automatically be like, nah, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like putting your hand on a girl is this no, bro. Like if you this how I feel, bro. If you have to go to the resource or that you have to put your hands on a female, that's when you should automatically know you need to just cut her off. Like don't even if you feel like in the future, like she saying stuff that make me wanna. That's
Like
when you know-
provoking and all
yeah,
that?
You need to
Yeah,
just go and
just
cut
go
that
and
off.
cut that
bro.
off.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say I understand exactly where age and my bad, I don't mean to keep forgetting name, but bro, coming from when he say, bro, you come on, bro, put your hands on the female, like, bro, you tripping. Like, nah, dog.
And that was Cam Newton pretty much saying. He was like, bro,
You don't have
it's
to. Do
it's
this.
almost like you promoting it. Like, bro, you probably did this woman like that, but you didn't do this woman like that. So, in all honesty, you don't even believe it. But you sitting here basically saying it's all right. Like, yeah, you know, it's cool to put your foot up there and just, like, man, it's crazy.
Yep, and like you said, like Cam Newton said, he's saying, like Cam Newton said, it's like you making it seem like it's alright, but Charles White might hit him with, no, I'm not saying this is alright, but I'm saying, if you have to, you can do it. And it's like, dude, don't have to.
But it's that back and forth,
The back and forth stuff, bro, but
Yo.
hey, though, y'all give us y'all thoughts down below, because this video right here, wow, this your boy and boy crazy, and we out.